Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone. Salutations to the Ophalit. That pushing his truth across for comes up to say charity. All right, it's the brother Omar on the Bob from the Birmingham branch in Alabama GMS. Great millstone. I'm just gonna get your sentence going to it's about, how the Lord, well, really how these devils, so-called white people, Esau, Edomites, how these devils, they got in their mind, they don't think they kingdom or they rule, their rulership is gonna be bought down, But sadly mistaken, according to the scriptures, the Lord, says different, according to the words of the Lord, So I'm getting into it. It's Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence when I bring thee down, says the Lord. So, what was America known? What's the American mascot? The eagle. So this is how you know it's Obadiah 1:4 is talking about America. These devils, they set their nest amongst the stars, which, they satellites, they spaceships, whatever. These devils, they exalt themselves, they proud, man. They try to, be like, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah the Most High, they trying to be the ones to rule the planet. They want to rule the planet Earth in general and all. They want to rule over the people. That's why they have this agenda going forward. With the mark of the beast RFID chip is gonna be what they want to control the people. To have complete control and tracking people completely. Cause right now they don't have control of the people in general in life. I like tracking them and and having them knowing what they do and so forth, having them in full subjection under them, because that's what that microchip gonna do, man. Because those satellites, that's gonna be tracking you, and you really, you take that chip, man, you really gonna be under the so-called white man Esau Edomites, man, and then you gonna be messed up spiritually, because ultimately, those demons, and ultimately you gave your self over to the Edomites, so-called white people, red people, and ultimately Satan, But from there I'll go to from there we'll go back to it's Proverbs 16:18. Pride go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So yeah, these devils are proud, man. So like the proudness of this place of America, so-called white man Esau Edomite's kingdom. This they pride, of them, just they don't want to face the fact they see their kingdom falling, or they just don't want to. They won't be naive that America is not what it used to be, or their kingdom. Their kingdom is divided. The people amongst their people, they divided. EU, NATO, all this. They divided, man. But these devils here in America, especially Trump, these devils, man. That's the office, whatever it may be, the elites in general. They naive to the fact that they don't think that the kingdom is gonna be destroyed, man, or take it down. Even though the men are great millstone from the apostles, elders on down for years been telling them that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna bring that kingdom down, man, and it's coming, man. So and it's gonna be a great fall, man. It's gonna be a great fall of America, man. Babylon the Great. It's gonna be a great fall of it, man. And by violence, it's gonna be about a great fall. Cause that's what these devils, so-called white people, Esau, Edomites sold, thousands of years, years back, especially getting at the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, killing all the killing, rape, rob, murder they done, it's gonna come back onto them, man. It's gonna come back to them by way, when the Lord Yahweh Shai, when the Lord Yahweh Shai returns in the chariots, which I call UFOs, and ultimately the thermonuclear missiles gonna burn this place, America, man. Ain't gonna be nothing left of it. But from there, I'm gonna go back to Obadiah 1:5. Matter of fact, go back to like. Matter of fact, that was my bad. Matter of fact, we started at 3. Oh, my bad. So like Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee. Yeah, Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee. Thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high. So so-called white men, Esau, Edomites are the original cavemen, man. These devils, they exalt themselves, man. you know, they proud, man. They heart, they don't think they gonna go down by reading on that self in his heart, in his mind. The word heart right there in the Hebrew is lob for mind. Who shall bring me down to the ground? So these devils, it's a question on who they just say who gonna bring our kingdom down, our kingdom strong. Recently had this dude named Mike Pompeo, a Secretary of State. It was like, yeah, the West is still winning. So these devils, man, they naive. They think that the West, the ways of this place is gonna keep going. Everything's gonna be all right. They're not. It just them. Like I say, these devils just proud at heart, man. Trump, all these devils, man. The elites, the bankers, And they say, who shall bring me down? It's gonna be the Lord Yahweh Shai. Which I'm gonna go back to Obadiah 1:4 again. I'm gonna read it again. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence when I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai. So the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring you devils down, man. So I ain't want to make it too long. I want to end it off with Revelation 18:7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. So like I said, this place, America, man, everything, this place, is like modern the Garden of Eden. It's like the Garden of Eden, It's like a paradise in a way, but really a false paradise, because a whole bunch of wicked, false false dream. They say American dream is really false lies. They put that out there. This is the place to make it, whatever, like that. Not saying they sell you that, but in all, this place is full of lies. Deceit. They tell you one thing and then another. And then they tell another lie, behind another lie. So they could, so these devils, these Edomites, so-called white people, can make money off, really making money on the so-called Negro, Latino natives, man. But right now, all the other nations are seeing for what America is, and nothing but a blood-sucking leech whore, But reading on, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. So, like I said, what these devils think, man, they think that, nothing's going to happen to America. These people, these proud people in America, even 2/3 of so-called Negro Latino natives, but, it's pointing at the so-called white man, Esau, Edomites, the red people. So-called white people, red people. They think that, hey, nothing gonna happen to America. Everything gonna be okay. Not knowing the Lord got something brewing up, man, for this place, man. The Lord, he things happening, man, in the world, man, in Africa with the locusts and so forth, with the coronavirus, China and so forth, man. So the Lord making these things happen in these other countries, but eventually it's gonna spill over here to America. The Lord gonna say the best for last, man. The Lord has not forgotten about America, Babylon the Great. So I'm ending off with Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power, Yahweh Shah, who judgeth her. So yeah. So Lord, so one day, man, point in time, everything's just gonna come, you know, just gonna come full fledged, man. A whole bunch of death, mourning, sorrows. This is the beginning of sorrows, but it's gonna get worse. A whole bunch of death, mourning, famine. People are gonna be out starving, no food, no restaurants gonna be shut down. Grocery stores gonna be shut down, man. People gonna be put into concentration camps with what Walmart is, number of concentration camp, and other buildings as well. That's in cities that they put people in, man. To be killed off or take the chip. And ultimately still gonna be destroyed because she shall be utterly burned with fire. But just say when the Lord Yahweh Shem returns in the chariot, so-called UFOs. And then, ultimately, thermonuclear missiles is going to be what's going to actually destroy this place completely and wipe it off the map. When 200 million missiles, and I say plus the chariots of the Lord, fire from the chariots of the Lord, plus that, it's going to be utterly burnt up, man. America's going to be utterly destroyed, man. So with that, I ain't want to make it too long. We'll go into that. So again, I'd like to give all praises. I want to go to Yahweh, Bashem, Shai, Bashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the sister Akim brothers, to the few Akawaf sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahweh Shai, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.